Alrighty, it's time to beat the Corrupt Rot God, the final boss in Kena Bridge of Spirits, on Master difficulty. Just like on Expert, Phase 1 is about breaking the crystals on its body, but unlike Expert, it takes 4 fully charged shots instead of 3 to break one. So that was 4 fully charged shots to break the one on its hand. Grab move coming, shield dash forwarded to the left to avoid that. Okay, ranged attack coming, shield dash to the left or right, either one would avoid that. Alright, it's rising up, just have to double jump at shockwave. Another ranged attack, shield dash to the left to avoid it. Whenever it's coming forward, you can just shield dash forward and to the left under its armpit. Even when it's just walking forward, you don't really have to time it, you can do it in advance and you'll avoid pretty much everything it throws at you when it gets close to you, including that grab move. Double jump and shockwave again. And that's pretty much all there is to do in this phase. It's a pretty basic phase. There we go. Now on to the next part. First thing I want to do is throw a bomb on that bird. That puts that bird completely out of the fight. We'll shield dash these guys until they're dead, using light attacks to finish them off to make sure I've got enough arrows for the birds in this part. The creatures on the ground throw projectiles, so to avoid that while I'm taking out the birds, I'm just going to run in a clockwise direction, run and jump, and just keep doing that. Now that bird's gone, I'm going to focus on that dude in the distance because he's the next priority over the creatures on the ground. And to slow that creature on the ground, I just put a bomb on it because it was getting a little bit close for comfort. But yeah, I want to take this guy out. Right, now that he's taken out, I can throw bombs on these creatures to slow them and use shield dash to do a ton of damage on them. Grouped up together is the best time to do it. I don't have a full shield, so just before going through this doorway, I'm going to wait for my shield to fully replenish. Alright, throw a bomb onto the main boss, that'll slow him down, and a bomb onto that bird to take the bird out of the fight, and use arrows to take out the other bird whilst walking slowly in a clockwise direction. The 2 minions are my priority, but the boss is attacking, parry that. Those parries will knock those minions back too, so if I can time a parry, with the minions being close, it will knock them back. A bomb on the boss will slow it down, and now I'll try to put one single arrow into each minion in between each boss's attack. That way I slow the minions down and they can't run at me. Alright, they're dead. Now I'm going to use a single strategy to beat this Wood Knight. Parry, parry counter, put a bomb on, shield pulse to push him back. Aim at him to fire an arrow, parry, parry counter, shield bomb, pulse to push him back, arrow, rinse and repeat. You can dodge his rush move to the left, and if you time it well you can also double jump it. You can also double jump that instead of parrying it, that throw move. However, I prefer to parry because when you blow up a bomb on him, it will always push him away from you. He'll always follow that up with only a rush move or a throw move. So you only ever have 2 moves to think about, and both can be parried with good consistency once you get used to the timing of them. Both the rush move and the throw move are quite telegraphed, so learning the timing isn't too hard, and if you mistime your parry, you'll score a safe block instead. It's the safer way to go, whereas if you're always trying to dodge or double jump his attacks, well, if you mess those up, you're going to take damage. So I prefer to parry. But if I was having trouble with my parry timings and had to double jump or dodge these attacks, I would still use the bomb tactic to push him back because that cuts out all of these different attacks and leaves you with just 2 to think about. And there, right there, I stuffed up the parry, but I got a safe block. So that's why I absolutely prefer to parry, or try to parry, to take no damage. Okay, phase 2 is just like phase 1, but the boss has an extra attack to deal with. Still have to do 4 fully charged arrows to break a crystal, and double shield dash forward to the left under its armpit to avoid all of its close attacks, including that pesky hand grab move he has. That war has an area of effect that will only get you if you're close, so always keep a distance. It's coming forward, I could shield dash under the armpit or just around to the left. Either way is pretty safe. When it backs off like this, it's going to do its new move, which is this big laser beam. Double jump that, you can dash through it or tank it with a shield too if you want to. I prefer to double jump it. Double shield dash under its armpit. I got stuck in its leg there, but see, it doesn't matter. Even that, you can even touch the boss and it's not going to make any difference. You're perfectly safe doing it that way. Here's the beam again. You'll always start on your right. Double jump straight up in the air, but if you're going to dash avoid that with a shield dash or a dodge, just know you'll have to go to the right. Alright, that was the last crystal on its left side. Shield dash away to avoid that attack. Now I need to shield dash to the right when it comes in, so I can shoot it in the crystal that's left to complete phase 2. Now the jumping puzzle, which is the easiest part of the whole encounter. But you can't stop, you've got to keep moving because these rocks fall away from you once you've jumped on them. It's just a case of shooting these flowers, landing on a rock, jumping off the rock and shooting the next flower before the rock falls away. This rock won't fall away, and at the top of it you need to go right. And then on this one, throw a bomb onto this rock to create the platforms. This rock will fall away though, and so will these platforms, so got to keep moving. And then there's 3 more flowers that have to be shot all in a row, all pretty easy stuff. And if you fail here, you just start at the start anyway and don't lose any damage, but alright, phase 3 is coming up now. This phase is the trickiest of them all and a lot of things have to happen at once, but I'll do my best to explain as I go. Very first thing that has to happen is I need to get a perfect parry right from the start so that I can get the courage I need to be able to attack the boss when it's doing its initial opening attack. I need to back off and get to the back here. An enemy will spawn right there. I can stand here and not worry about the boss for now. I just need to perfectly parry this guy. Perfect. Now I need to turn, jump, and then apply the rot to the back of the boss. Dodge and hold a shield just in case I'm being attacked. And now double jump and hang around this health healing pole right here. The reason is no enemies spawn where these healing poles are, so I know no enemy will spawn on or behind me at this spot. From here I can double jump up and I can try to take out every enemy I can see on the playfield as best I can. See that? By double jumping up, I've got a good chance of any enemy that comes in like that completely going underneath me. Whereas if I was running around and double jumping, the odds of getting hit in this part of the phase by the minions would be higher. Shield dash through this, a minion spawned, take him out. Now an army spawns in. Hold shield straight away because these guys are going to hit me. Now I need to keep moving and shooting these birds. The birds aren't the biggest threat though if I keep moving, so a single shot on each of these birds is fine by me to whittle their health down slowly. What I really want to do is I really want to clear the guys on the ground as fast as I can. That's because I want as few minions on the ground as possible because they do tend to rush you while you're putting rot on the boss's back, which I'm about to do. I'm working my way around to this side of the boss's left side. There he goes. I need to rip that spear out with rot, and I do it by jumping. I find jumping and putting the rot on is more consistent than trying to do it while you're on the ground for some reason. It's also significantly safer. For now, I'm trying to take out the birds. I'm not worrying about the guys because he's going to do his laser attack, double jump that. That laser attack took out half of the guys on the ground. I still need to get that last bird. Right, now I can focus on the guys on the ground, however I have to keep my eye on the boss as it can do any one of its attacks. Shield dash to avoid that range attack, take out some more guys on the ground. Boss is going to do another laser attack, double jump that. A few of the dudes will have been taken out, except that guy, double jump him, though it would have been better to shield block those guys for safety I think, but I'll take them out. And now the boss is rearing up, so I can double jump up and put rot on its back to finish the fight. And there goes all the minions as well. That's the corrupt rot god beaten on master difficulty with no damage taken. It's a tricky final phase, that one, because of random minion moves and attacks, but if you constantly move, constantly double jump and position yourself like I did during that, and if you make sure you get that perfect parry right at the start, you can avoid all the spammy firebombing and fire rings that the boss throws out, which are what really makes this boss fight hard. But that's the end of my Kena Master Difficulty No Damage run. I'm Fuzzy Barbarian, thanks for watching, and I hope these guides help you out in some way. Bye for now.